Now next is the secondary treatment. After the primary treatment, there is a physical removal of the particles. In the end of the primary treatment, we get the effluent that is taken for the secondary treatment. Now what is secondary treatment? Now this effluent that is collected from the primary treatment, it is passed to the aeration tank. This effluent that is taken from the primary treatment is now passed to the aeration tank. What is the aeration tank? It is basically a tank in which lot amount of air is passed or lot amount of oxygen is passed. Then after the constant agitation means stirring something at a very high rate. किसी भी चीज़ को बहुत फास्टली या बहुत देर तक जब आप मिक्स करते हो, स्टिर करते हो, that is known as constant agitation. Then again air is pumped. It is added in aeration tank, then it is properly or constantly agiated. After that air is pumped in this and there is a vigorous means बहुत ज़्यादा, vigorous, yeah, you can say rapid growth of microbes are grow there at the rapid rate, and then there becomes a flock formation. सारा जो हमारा पास मैटर है that form जिसको हम कहते हैं flock formation, and after this flock formation there will be the consumption of organic matter by the bacteria. अब जितना भी organic matter है, consumption of organic matter by बैक्टीरिया. तो जितना भी हमारे पास ऑर्गेनिक मैटर है दैट इज कंज्यूम्ड बाय द बैक्टीरिया एंड इन द एंड डिक्रीज इन द BOD. There is a decrease in the amount of the BOD, that is the biological oxygen demand. So excuse me. So what happens in the secondary treatment? All the effluent that is taken from the primary treatment is sent to the aeration tank, is passed to the aeration tank. After the constant agitation of that particular effluent, air is pumped in that. After that there is a vigorous growth of microbes occur which forms the flocks. There is a flocks formation. Then the organic matter is consumed by the bacteria. Consumption of organic matter is by the bacteria, and then there is a decrease in the BOD, that is biological oxygen demand. So BOD is the amount of oxygen required by the bacteria. So BOD जो है biological oxygen demand, what is that? It is basically the amount of oxygen. ये ऑक्सीजन का अमाउंट है जो किसे चाहिए होता है, required by the bacteria to oxidize all the organic matter that is present in the effluent. तो जितना भी ऑर्गेनिक मैटर है वो जो है उसमें बैक्टीरिया को चाहिए होता है क्या, अमाउंट ऑफ ऑक्सीजन, ताकि वो ऑक्सीडाइज कर सके उस पूरे ऑर्गेनिक मैटर को जो भी उस एफुलेंट में प्रेजेंट है. नेचुरली अगर ऑर्गेनिक मैटर कम होगा तो BOD कम होगी, बायोलॉजिकल ऑक्सीजन डिमांड कम होगी. अगर बायोलॉजिकल ऑक्सीजन डिमांड कम होगी तो पॉल्यूशन कम होगा. सो व्हाट हाउ इट इज वर्क? ऑर्गेनिक मैटर decreases. If organic matter decreases, there is decrease in BOD, and if BOD is decreases, then there is decrease in pollution कम होगा, right? So in this way this secondary treatment works. Next is the flock. We did the word flock. Flock is basically now flock is basically all the bacterial and the fungal filaments. I told you there is a flock formation. Now what is that flock? Flock is basically the bacterial plus fungal filaments. Right? Now next, what we are having, when BOD is less, then pollution is less. So effluent is then passed into the settling tank. After that, when BOD is less, we are having the less pollution. After that, all the effluent is passed to the settling tank. Now this is all passed to the settling tank. Now in this settling tank, here flock settle down and this is known as activated sludge. अब यहाँ पे ये जो flock है, in the settling tank, the flocks settled down and this flock is known as activated sludge. So let's recall once again how this effluent comes to the active sludge state. सबसे पहले we are having the effluent. This effluent go to the aeration tank for the aeration. Then after the constant aeration, air is pumped in that particular process. After that, there is a vigorous growth of the bacteria. This vigorous growth of the bacteria helps in the formation of the flocks. There is a flocks formation. Then there is a consumption of the organic matter by the bacteria. Then there is a decrease in BOD. What is BOD? It is basically biological oxygen demand, in which the amount of oxygen is required by the bacteria to oxidize all the organic matter present in the effluent. After, when the oxygen demand is decreases, the organic matter is decreases, when the pollution is decreases, then this effluent is passed to the settling tank. After this goes to the settling tank, this flock settle down. The flock that is present in the settling tank, this settle down and it forms a activated sludge. Now this activated sludge has its fate. It is in the two ways. The fate of the activated sludge can be decided on the two stages. What is that? Fate of the activated sludge. So small part pump back to the aeration tank where it act as a flock and for the next cycle. अब क्या है, इसका जो कुछ पार्ट है, स्मॉल पार्ट, इसका कुछ थोड़ा सा पार्ट लिया जाता है एंड दैट इज पम्प बैक टू एरिएशन tank for the next cycle, right? While the other remaining part pumped into the anaerobic sludge digester. Remaining part pumped into anaerobic sludge digester. Anaerobic sludge digester means where there is no oxygen. Sludge digester where all the sludges digest or mixed. So in the anaerobic sludge digester, now what goes in the anaerobic sludge digester? In this, anaerobic bacteria act on the activated sludge. जितना भी activated sludge है, that is all उसके ऊपर कौन एक्ट करता है? एनारोबिक बैक्टीरिया. डेट इज ऑल द होल स्लज इज एक्टिवेटेड. द एक्टिवेटेड स्लज इज होल digested by the, or you can say acted up by the anaerobic bacteria in it, so that it can produce the biogas. Biogas means the mixture of the methane, carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. Now this effluent from the secondary treatment plant is now released into the water bodies. So microbial technology for the sewage treatment is so effective that no human technology till date can beat this technology of the microbes. This microbial technology, the technology of the microbes for the sewage treatment is so effective that till date no human technology can beat this microbial technology to clear the sludge, to make the sludge less you can say diseased or less pathogenic. This was only done by this microbial technology. That is all about this secondary treatment. So after the fate of the sludge, the some of its parts is pumped back to the next cycle, while the remaining part is pumped into the anaerobic sludge digester, where the anaerobic bacteria works on the activated sludge to form the biogas, that is the mixture of methane, carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide, and this effluent from the secondary treatment is released into the water bodies, and this is done by the microbial technology. And till date we don't have any another human technology that can beat this effective microbial technology. So that's all about the today's topic. Thank you, students.